So I'm going to make my scrambled eggs, and I'm going to be using my new gadget to hold my phone. So I'm just trying things out today. So just going to put the eggs in. Get nice fresh eggs. So you can tell they're freshish because they've got a bit more gelatinous stuff rather than watery. So these were dated, then they're okay until the 15th to be on the shelves. And usually they could be another couple of weeks afterwards. But these are nice fresh ones, so I'm pleased with those. Okay, so I've just mixed that up. I'm just going to put 5 twists of my pink salt and about 10 to 12 twists of my pepper, because I really like pepper. So that's my pepper. Put that in, get my soya milk. Now you can measure it by putting it sort of dessert spoons or tablespoons per egg. I'll do that just to show. So if you don't want very much volume, it could just go to that. I tend to like mine a bit more moist and do a bit more, so I'm going to put in probably double what I've just put in. So that's my preference, but you can put in as much or as little as you like. So that's that one. Just going to do a spoonful of seeds. Give me a minute. Just wipe that. Now I've made it wet. Right. Just going to get my spoonful of seeds. I really like seeds in my scrambled egg. It's a way of getting the healthy seeds. This has got linseeds, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds. So they're good for you. I also like to add a little bit more pumpkin seeds because they're a good parasite cleanser. I'm not going to add any more sunflower seeds for now. I think that's enough. So I'm going to just get those linseeds off because they got stuck to the spoon because it was a bit wet. Anyway, so mix that in. And now I'm going to put a nice lump of butter in. So then that can go in the microwave. Put those away in the food basket. Right, so this can now go in the microwave. Usually takes about, depending on the strength of the microwave, this is only 700, so it takes quite a few minutes. I'm putting it on for 2 minutes to start with, and then while that's cooking, so I've just made myself my 3rd mug of coffee using the same coffee bag. So if you're trying to keep costs down and you don't mind having fairly weak coffee, I do the first 2 mugfuls with the same coffee bag, and that's usually fairly strong. I don't like mine strong really, but I've just made myself a 3rd one, and actually it's not bad. It'll be enough of a flavour, and so that's something useful for me. Just put that in the food waste basket. So that's my coffee. Now I'm going to treat myself today, and I'm going to have a couple of remaining hot dog sausages in my scrambled egg today. So in a minute I'm going to warm them up in the microwave as well. I quite often use these meal plate things when I've had a meal or something I've used before that actually can go in the microwave. I've cleaned it off, and now I've got those in there. I'm just going to get my knife, chop them up a bit. I happen to like chopping up these little sausagey bits. So you can get a lot of things done in just a small amount of time. So that's had a minute and a half nearly, well, minute and 3 quarters. So I'm just going to bring this out, show you what it looks like. So that's what it looks like at the moment. It's